Our next guest is leading a crusade to keep his state as the top corporate home of American business. Joining us right now is Delaware Governor Matt Meyer. Good morning to you.
Good morning.
There is a lot of debate in corporate America about where people should be incorporated. Your state has been the long-time place for all of this. But in the wake of this case with Elon Musk and his compensation, things seem to be shifting, or at least the conversation is shifting, with both Mark Zuckerberg and others saying they want to get out of the state. In a report just last week that Walmart is even considering it. So what do you think you need to do to keep them? And how do you balance the idea of something like being, quote, shareholder friendly versus being, dare I say, founder friendly?
Right. Well, let's start with facts. The idea that Delaware is losing some of its corporate brand or corporate franchise shine is fodder for social media. Largely, if you look at the facts, we have 2.2 million entities today from around the world registered in Delaware. It's the highest number we've ever had, more than 2 times the number of companies in Delaware than people. 81% of the U.S. IPOs last year were incorporated in Delaware. Today, over 2/3 of the Fortune 500 companies in the world are Delaware incorporated companies. So the idea that we're losing something is not totally accurate. On the other hand, my job is to lead our state forward. And what we did, I'm in my 7th week as governor.
Right.
We're in a historic time in Delaware. Myself, the lieutenant governor, and the secretary of state all are corporate attorneys and practice business law.
Okay.
And so we have expertise. We put our heads together and we said, what's going on in the market and how do we serve the market? So we've basically done a survey of 30, 40 different corporate leaders of law firms who are making key decisions about where to incorporate their brand, where to incorporate companies. And we've found some ways that we think the corporate franchise could improve. We found some shortcomings in the market, and we're working on those shortcomings.
Are those shortcomings related to the compensation case with Elon Musk? And what was so interesting, I'm curious where you, as a former lawyer yourself, stand on this.
Recovering lawyer, I like to say. Yeah.
Which is that the original Delaware justice found that the compensation granted to Elon Musk was unfair and that shareholders did not have all of the information, as you know. Then Tesla goes back to all of the shareholders and says, the judge says that this deal is unfair. We're going to show you all the reasons it's unfair, according to said judge, so you can make your own determination. The Tesla shareholders revote for the compensation deal, and the justice says, well, we can't have that, because if we allowed effectively shareholders to revote on everything that we were deciding, the whole system would come undone. Is that a fair way to sort of describe what happened?
I have not read the pleadings in that case. I'm not passing judgment on that case in any way. And what we're doing really has nothing to do with it. It has to do with how do we look forward and how do we preserve the corporate brand.
But here's the conundrum. The conundrum is there are certain companies, and by the way, there's not a lot of them, that are founder-controlled or family-controlled that are public, right? So Musk is a good example, Tesla. You could look at Facebook or Meta, but that's obviously a controlled company. Walmart to some degree, given the Walton family.
Right.
But they're not all like that.
Right.
But companies
it's a good thing they're not all like that.
But companies that are structured like that are thinking maybe we should go to a place like Texas.
Yeah, what we're doing doesn't really have that much to do with it. What it has to do with is creating certainty for the market, whether it's a controlled company or a non-controlled company. What we're hearing when we've talked to some controlled companies and legal counsel for controlled companies. We've talked to companies that are not controlled and their legal counsel. And what we're hearing is that there is some loss of clarity, predictability, and fairness in the Delaware courts. We're also hearing from universally that the Delaware business courts are a treasure. Even these companies that you're naming, what we're hearing from their legal counsel is that they want to stay. They don't want to incur the cost.
How do you fix that? I mean, it's a very unique system, just the number of judges, how cases are decided, because Texas is sending out big signals that it's going to be more friendly, that its courts will be more friendly.
That's right. All our exes live in Texas.
Right. Well, but I do hear from a lot of CEOs who are looking around with that, with the idea of a trading platform set up down there, too. How do you fix it without breaking it, I guess? What do you look at as potential solutions?
You reevaluate that balance that Andrew referenced between management rights and controller rights and stockholder rights.
By doing what?
And so, well, we have a Senate bill right now, Senate Bill 21, that looks to create a safe harbor. There's one of the issues that has been an issue that we've heard about from numerous companies, again, controlled companies and companies are not controlled, is that if they want an independent director to make some decision, it's not even clear what independence means. Their lawyer tells them it means this. They talk to a different lawyer, tells them it means that. And that gray area of the law creates tremendous cost for companies. And then they end up in court, and the court says it means a third thing. So we're creating a safe harbor. We're clarifying what that means.
Here's a question. I imagine you would prefer to appeal to shareholders, because most companies are actually controlled by shareholders, and that there are legal rights for shareholders. The majority, not the minority, or the minority, the majority, are supposed to be protected in all of these cases. Sure. And so how much of is it actually about appealing to management who may want to move because they look at a state like Texas and a view that, frankly, they're going to roll over on behalf of management? Versus the shareholders saying, maybe we don't want our company moving to Texas because we're going to lose all our rights.
Yeah, it's a balance, Andrew. And you have, even with this Senate Bill 21 that creates safe harbors for independent directors, it's good for stockholders, too. And we're hearing that from numerous stockholder rights organizations that, wait a second, if you create that safe harbor, that the law is clear and it reduces costs for companies of which they're stockholders.
Is there too much shareholder democracy? I ask because right now, especially maybe in the woke era, there were shareholder voting or efforts constantly for DEI efforts, climate efforts, all sorts of things that some people thought were very valuable, but I would argue, at least in this particular moment, people think is either a waste of time or shouldn't have been looked at. I'm not suggesting that's the case. I'm just suggesting that I think a lot of managements saw these votes and these efforts as almost nuisance situations as opposed to being central to their business. Obviously, other people, especially in Europe, thought a lot of these things were actually central to people's business. Again, I'm not passing judgment either way.
Look, I don't think there's I don't think there's too much democracy in our corporate culture and our corporate jurisprudence. I don't think there's too much democracy in our country either. I think there needs to be more. That's another question. But I do think there needs to be clarity. There needs to be predictability, and we have to balance between what management wants and stockholder want, and that's what we're doing in Delaware.
If Elon's watching right now, what would you tell him?
Elon who?
Musk.
Elon Musk?
Yeah.
Please stop cutting our federal government with a chainsaw. Please preserve Medicaid.
He meant about his shares.
He's not coming back to Delaware with that message.
Shares, Elon, he's running his company. I don't know. Right. I don't have much to say to him.